Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be tackling this insanity right here. That is my lip product collection. As you can tell, I have a problem. Lip products are some of my all-time favorite things to buy. So I have this big bin here and I thought that we could go through everything together today, do some swatches, and really go through which of these products that I want to keep and which ones are okay for me to declutter. I know some of these towards the bottom are gonna be a little old, but I still thought it would be fun to go through each individual one and share my thoughts, if I love it or not, and if I decide to keep or declutter. So if you like this kind of content, feel free to give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. That way you don't miss any of my uploads, and we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Okay, you guys, this thing is insane. There is so much in here. I'm a little embarrassed, but this has been like a collecting for a while, and I don't normally store my lip products in a bin like this. How would I ever get anything out? I went through my entire vanity, my little back stock and everything, and just pulled out any and all lip products that I could find, except for like the new stuff that I've recently just gotten during the Sephora sale. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go through these products one by one. I'll talk about them briefly. That way this video doesn't turn into 2 hours long. We'll see how long this is, but we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. All right, starting off with one of my beloved Juicy Tubes. I love these so much. This is in the shade Magic Spell. I definitely, right off the bat, I want to keep this. Like, this is fairly new as well. I'll do a little swatch so you can see the color. It is just a gorgeous, bright fuchsia pink with a little bit of sparkle in there. So, gonna be keeping this one. Next up, we have a Estee Lauder, looks like a lip balm. This is the Pure Color Envy Color Replenish lip balm. So this is what it looks like here. I've had this for a while. I feel like this is one that I could probably declutter. It has a very sheer, very sheer color to it, if any. And so I feel like I've had this for a while. This one's okay to declutter. Next up is a Sephora collection lipstick. This is one of their satin lipsticks. This is in the shade number 4. I don't know if the camera will pick that up. I'll do a swatch for you guys, but this is in the shade number 4. It is really pretty. It's like a nice pink. I do love this formula a lot. I love this Sephora, I almost said Sephora collection lipsticks. They are nice, really creamy. I feel I might put this one in the maybe pile because I have a feeling I'm gonna have a lot of lipsticks that are this similar tone because this kind of pink is my all-time favorite on a lipstick. So I'm gonna put this one in the maybe pile. Next up is a Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. This one I'm gonna declutter because I've had this one for a while and it's a little bit older, and I feel like I've gotten other colors to replace this one. It is a really pretty color. This one is in Pink Guava, which was one of their new ones for this year. So it is a really pretty color, and it also smells fantastic, but this one's getting towards the end of its life because I've used and abused this, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this. Next up, I have a Kylie Cosmetics. Is this one of the liquid lips? I already know this is going to declutter. I know this is going to be a little bit older. I believe it is. This is in the shade 90s Baby. I don't even want to know. I feel like I've had this for a while. The color's really pretty though, but I just feel like I don't reach for a lot of these kind of matte liquid lipsticks anymore. It's just not my thing. I typically like to go for things with a little more shine to them. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this. This had its moment in my collection, but it's time to let her go. Next up, I have another Sephora collection lipstick. This is in the shade number 2. This is one of their matte lipsticks, and I feel like this might be older packaging. I might have got this as a gift with purchase. Again, the matte lipsticks, I'm just not a huge fan. The color is really pretty though, but again, I feel like the other Sephora collection one is so similar to this that I also decided to declutter. So I don't know. Oh no, I put that one in the maybe pile. I don't know. I'm leaning towards decluttering. This one I'm gonna declutter. I feel like it's a little bit older, and this kind of style lipstick is just not something I reach for anymore. Next up, I have a NYX Butter Gloss. I do love this formula. I don't know, my heart is torn on this. I feel like they're so inexpensive, so I could always replace it. I absolutely love this color. This is in the shade Eclair. Go ahead and give it a swatch to show you guys. It is just the most cute, adorable, like kind of, I don't know, lilac, bubblegum pink. I love this color so much, but I'm tempted to put this in the keep pile or the maybe pile, but I just feel like in this thing, I'm gonna have so many lip glosses. So for now, I'm going to declutter. Next up, I have a MAC lipstick that my dog decided to chew the cap. So I feel like it is time to let this one go. This is one of my favorite colors though. This is the Maximal Sleek Satin Lipstick. This is in the iconic shade 821, which is pink peppermint. This color is not for everyone, but as a pink lipstick lover, this is one of my all-time favorites. However, this is a little bit old. I've had this for a while and I kept telling myself like, I saved the cap and I don't reach for it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and declutter this one. I'll say I am quite proud of myself for how much I have decluttered so far. I'm gonna actually just take this and move it into my lap. Hopefully maybe that will make things a little bit easier for me. So let's see what we have here. Like, I don't even know where to start, you guys. Like, there is so much in here. So we're just gonna keep going and keep this rolling. We're gonna just go through, right on the top here, I see a lot of MAC lipsticks. So we're just gonna go through all these. I'm gonna set them in front of me and we'll just go through them individually. I think these are all, yep, the Maximal Sleek Satin lipsticks. This one is Blankety, which is a really nice nude. I love this shade, so I'm gonna keep this one. I do reach for this one a lot. I have a little section in my vanity just for my MAC lipsticks, and this one I reach for constantly, so we're gonna keep that one. Next up is the shade 808, which is Faux. This is a nice pink. I just love this formula lipstick. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one too. It's just such a pretty pink. So that's the first one I just swatched, and then this is the Faux right here. So I love that shade, so we're gonna keep those. Add those to my keep pile. And then 832, which is Cream Cup. This has more of a kind of coral-ish to it. I just love these three colors right here. Like, these are like some of my all-time favorite shades and lipsticks. So I'm gonna add this one to the keep pile as well. I love the MAC Maximal Sleek Satin lipstick. I hope I said that right, but I absolutely love that formula so much. And then I also have a Luster Glass lipstick in the shade of 524, which is Syrup. So we'll compare these to the other ones. The Luster Glass have just such a nice, gorgeous shine to them. I feel like this is a great kind of nude pink little lipstick capsule to have. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep that one as well. Just as I was saying, I was doing really good. I knew as soon as I got to my MAC stuff, I was gonna wanna keep a lot of it. And then another Maximal Sleek Satin lipstick is the shade 830, which is Lovers Only, which is a gorgeous fuchsia pink. So I feel like I want to keep all those. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. I think that is a great little pink lipstick capsule there. So I'm going to keep all my little MAC ones. I'm sure we'll probably run across more as we dive into this, but those are some good ones to keep. I'm starting to pull out some right off the top that I know are a little bit older that I'm probably going to declutter. First things first, I love this formula. This is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. This is in the shade 4 Silk. Let me put that. It is a gorgeous shade. It's just old and it's just time for me to let it go. I put it right here underneath. So it is a absolute gorgeous lipstick or lip gloss, but this is just a little older, so it's time to let it go. I'm gonna add that to the declutter. And then I like this formula too. This is another one that's super old. I got this a while ago. This is the Ulta Beauty Plumped Up Pout Liquid Lipstick. This is in the shade, I don't even think, I remember this about these, like it doesn't say what color it is on it. I don't even know what color this is, you guys, but this is a liquid lipstick and I just feel like I do like the formula, but I just don't need it. I have so much. I'll show you the color. This is the color right here. It is really pretty color, but I just don't need it. I just know I have so much, so we're adding it to the declutter pile. Next up, I have some products here from Tarte. During the Sephora sale, I actually got a bundle kit of some new ones of these, so I might part ways with these because I have had these for quite a while. I have the Maracuja Juicy Lipstick. This is in stunning, gosh, I cannot speak, stunning gold packaging. This is in the shade Pinkberry. I've just had this for so long. I don't even know if they make these anymore. It is a very, very pretty color lipstick, but I just feel like I don't find myself reaching for it. I think it was part of a holiday set or something at some point, but I've just had it for a while. It's time to declutter. Then I have two more here. I have the Maracuja Juicy Lip. This one, it looks like the sticker came off the bottom of what shade it was. That's how old it is. Yeah, and this thing like doesn't even pump up anymore. It is really pretty though. I wish I could remember what color this is because now that I'm swatching it, I'm like, oh, I love this color. It's a really, really pretty nude baby pink. And I just love how juicy these are. But again, this one's really old. I have another one here in the shade Poppy, which is a gorgeous coral. I have a hard time letting this one go, but I just know like I just got a bunch of new ones of these. These ones are just all really old. I'm sure they're probably expired. I just have a hard time letting go of stuff. Taking a quick Diet Coke break. And McDonald's Diet Coke is superior. You can argue with me in the comments. It is so good. It is all healing. If I'm having a bad day, if I have a headache, if I don't feel good, a McDonald's Diet Coke cures so much for me. Next, I have a lipstick from Clinique. This is one of their dramatically different lipsticks. This is the shade 44, which is Raspberry Glaze. And I feel like I'll show you what it looks like as well. So I got this as a gift with purchase, and I just found myself never really reaching for it. It is, now that I'm swatching it though, it is really stunning. It almost has just like a, kind of like a frost. It reminds me of the MAC Frost lipsticks. It has like this like icy frost effect to it. I don't know, you guys. I might put this in the maybe. That is really stunning on the swatch. And I just feel like for the holidays, just having a nice like berry cranberry color, we're gonna add her to the keep. We're gonna put her in the keep pile. Another Tarte. This is so old, and I'm pretty sure it's the same exact color. It doesn't even pump up anymore, so that's getting decluttered. Next, I have a lipstick from L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal Color Rich. Color Rich? I said Riche. I don't know. This is in the shade 135 Ballerina Shoes. So it is really cute. This also reminds me of the MAC Frost lipsticks. This is a stunning color. However, I wasn't super in love with this formula. I felt like it was a little bit waxy and just tasted really bad on the lips. This is it right here. However, it is an absolutely stunning flavor. Like even having it out right now, it smells like just straight, just waxy crayon. No, it's gotta go. Next, I have one from Fenty Beauty. This is one of the Gloss Bomb Sticks in the shade Blazed Donut, which is a gorgeous nude. I love this formula so much. It gives such a nice pop of color and a nice shine. I think this nude is absolutely gorgeous, so I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna add that to the keep pile. Then we have a Lancome La Absolute Rouge lipstick in the shade 210, which is Unspoken Feelings. I'm pretty sure I got this as a gift with purchase, and I think this is like a matte. Yeah, no. I think I remember when I initially swatched this, it was like skipping on my hand, and that's never a good sign. Yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of that color either, so we're gonna declutter that one. So I'm gonna add that in the declutter. I actually have done pretty good, you guys. I pulled out this shoebox to fill with all of my decluttered ones, and I'm actually surprising myself with how good I have done so far. I have another Lancome lipstick. This is another Le Absolute Rouge, and this is in the shade Blush Classique. This one, oh yeah, this one's like crooked in there. I remember. It is a really pretty color though. I just feel like whenever I go to use it, I feel like it's gonna break. Oh my gosh, but it is such a pretty pink. But I just kept all those MAC ones, you guys. I don't need it. I might see if my mom wants this because my mom usually likes these kind of colors. And I'm gonna let my mom and sister go through this box to see if they want anything because like we're family, whatever, who cares? And like some of this lip stuff, like I'll probably go through this declutter box again and see what's actual like trash and then which ones I can let my mom and my sister go through. But yeah, we're sisters, we're family, like it's all good. I'd love for them to try to enjoy some stuff too. Like me, my mom and my sisters, like we share everything. So some people might think that's gross, but like we share everything. So I think they'll be happy to go through that. And then next I have this super old Buxom gloss. I already know I'm gonna declutter it, but I love the Buxom glosses so much. This is in Pink Champagne, which is such just an iconic, very, very like light pink sheer. Oh, it's so stunning and gorgeous. Let me see if the camera picks it up. Yeah, it's right there. It's just such a sheer nude little pink. It goes so good over any lipsticks. However, this one I know has to be like 2 or 3 years old, so it's gonna get decluttered. And actually, now that I'm saying that about letting my mom and sisters go through this stuff, I'm actually gonna make a separate pile. I'm just gonna toss them on the ground next to me of stuff that actually needs to be like trashed. Next up is from Fenty Beauty. This is one of their Poutsicles Hydrating Lip Balm. I did not like this at all. This is in the shade My Type. So it's like My Type. I wasn't a huge fan of this formula. This color's really pretty. I just felt like it just didn't have a lot of staying powder, and it just felt for a lip balm, is it saying? I'm pretty sure it says lip balm. Oh, lip stain. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Another Fenty, I can't remember, but I do like this color, but if I remember correctly, because this packaging, I don't think I liked this. So I'm gonna see if my mom or my sister likes this. Yeah, this is their hydrating lip stain. I just remember this packaging in particular, and I just did not like that. Gosh, I have so much of this Tarte stuff that is so old, like, ugh, I'm not even gonna show this to you guys because ooh, yeah, that's like expired, I'm pretty sure. That's got like weird little, not fuzzies, but stuff on it. So we are going to declutter that one. Like I said, you guys, some of this stuff is really old. Okay, Clinique, love her. This is one of the, I forget what these are called, but these lipsticks are so iconic. This is in the shade Peony Pop, which is a absolutely stunning, just like poppy pink, so cute. But I feel like some of the MAC ones I was just looking at are way too similar, so I'm gonna add this to the mom and sister pile. Another one of the Fenty Beauty High Shimmer Gloss Sticks. These things are insane. I love them so much. I'll show it to you. This is in the shade Fussy, so number 2 Fussy, and they have a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous shimmer in them. Yeah, I'm keeping that. That is absolutely stunning. So we're gonna add that to the keeps. And then a lip liner from One Size. I was not a fan of this lip liner at all. I feel like it tugs really bad. I like the color, but I just feel like it tugs and skips as I'm like trying to stab myself with it. It's just, yeah, it tugs and it was skipping on the lips, and I just felt like it wasn't really a smooth application, which is what I look for in a lip liner. So this is the One Size Lip Snatcher lip pencil. This is in the shade Make It Known. I swatched it right there for you so you could see. So it is a really nice color, but the formula is just very drying. Like I feel like there's so many other high-end and drugstore lipsticks that perform better than this. So I'm gonna see if mom or sister want that one. Next up, these are one of my all-time favorite lip products from the drugstore category. These is the, oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot speak. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Ink Crayon. This is in the color Seek Adventure. This thing is so old, like I just know I have to get rid of it, but it is such a pretty color, such a nice pink, but we are going to let her go in the trash. I despise this lipstick. I don't know why I kept it for so long. I don't even know if they make these anymore. This is the Urban Decay. What even are these? Backtalk lipsticks? I don't know. Lipstick Rouge. I don't even know if they make these anymore, but this is what it looks like here. I could not stand this formula. It was so, oh my gosh. It like, ew, in this color, like what was I thinking? Like this, it just made me look dead. Like it looks nice on the swatch, but like I just could not stand this. It was just, ugh. I just felt like the color on me just wasn't good. I didn't like the formula of this. However, I think I'm just gonna toss it because I don't even know if they make these anymore and it just makes me nervous. I don't wanna give my mom or sister something that's expired. Next up is this lip gloss from Milani. I'm gonna declutter this and toss it. I hated this lipstick formula or lip gloss formula so much. It just did nothing and it just like is really clumpy and goopy. So this is the Keep It Full Max Balm Shell. So it's kind of like a lip balm gloss. It looks really pretty in the packaging. Like I remember when I saw this, I'm like, ooh, that is stunning. It stinks. I don't like the smell. It feels really clumpy on the lips too, and it's so sticky. So that's gonna go in the trash. No, I love my Fenty. This is another one of the, I already know I'm keeping this, but I'll show you guys anyway. This is another one of the Gloss Bomb sticks. This is in the shade Flamingo Fling. Look at that pink, y'all. It is so cute. So I will show you a little swatcheroo of that. Yeah, we're keeping her. She is really cute. And the sparkle, love this formula. And I also think all the Fenty Beauty stuff smells so good. So we're gonna add that to the keep pile. So these are the little Fenty ones I am keeping so far. Love those. Up we have a lip gloss from Refi. This is in the shade Plum. I do like this formula a lot. I need to like, ooh, oh my gosh. This is in the shade Plum. Okay, we're keeping her. We're keeping her. We need to add her to the, hey, Kayla, start using this pile because it's getting bigger and bigger. So I'm going to start using that, especially for this time of year. I think it'll be perfect. I might like throw that in my work bag or my purse so I can start using that more often. This one, my Fenty, it's time to let it go. It is so old. This is one of their gloss bombs in the shade Fuchsia Flex. Absolutely stunning color. This is just so old. I just need to, oh my gosh, it is so pretty though. Now I'm getting the hiccups. Like the sparkle in that, I need to let it go though. I need to let it go. I have two Chanel lip products here. This gloss, I love the formula of this. I wasn't super digging the formula, so I'm gonna see if mom or sis want this. This is the Rouge Cocoa Gloss in the shade 119. I love this formula so much. This color just really wasn't for me. I didn't like it on myself. This is the color right here. I just felt like it had too much of a brown undertone. It just didn't really flatter my skin tone very much. So I'm gonna add that to the mom and sis pile. And then this Chanel lip product here, this isn't the original one that I did because I got married 8 years ago, but I wore this lip product right here on my wedding day. I love these so much. These are the Chanel, I don't remember what these are called. These are the Le Rouge Duo Ultra Gloss. So what these are is it has a nice kind of like liquid lipstick product here, and then it has a clear gloss that you put on top for it to stay in place. This is the shade Light Mauve. I wore this on my wedding day. This is absolutely stunning. I'll give it a swatch for you. I will not be getting rid of this. This is the color right there. So it is such a really pretty nude pink. And what I love about this too is it's technically like a liquid lipstick, but it doesn't get too dry on the lips. And then you put this clear gloss topper on top. It just locks it in place, provides such high shine. It is absolutely stunning. So I'm gonna be keeping her for sure. Next up is a gloss from the Ulta Beauty collection. This is a topper. This is in the color Polaris. I do really like this, and I know I talked about these in a recent video. It is really pretty. It's just like an iridescent lip topper. Maybe I'll try a little bit on right now over what I have on. Oh my God. Wow. I don't love it with what I have on right now, but you can see the shine. It is really, really pretty. I just don't find myself reaching for this, so I'm gonna declutter. I got this little gloss in a gift with purchase from Sephora, and I'm gonna put this in the mom and sister pile because it's unopened, and I just feel like I have so much that I'm just gonna put that in the pile for them. Next I don't think Tarte makes these anymore. This is the Lip Plump Gloss, the Marajuku Juicy Lip Plump Gloss. I don't think Tarte makes these anymore, but they had their moment. I love a lip gloss. I'm so sorry if you just heard that. My husband just sneezed so loud. So this is my home office here. His is right next door, so that wall there, and he just sneezed so loud. But anyway, I love a gloss that has a brush tip. I know that is not for everyone. I love a gloss that has the little paintbrush tip. It is so cute, so iconic. I don't think they make these anymore. However, I don't really feel like I'm going to be reaching for a red gloss. I'm going to be putting it in the maybe pile because maybe for the holidays I could, even if I reached for it a couple more times, I just feel so bad getting rid of stuff. So I'll add her in the maybe pile. Next up is a lip oil from e.l.f. I used to really, really like these, and now I just feel like I have found so many of them that work so much better and that I like more. I also hate the taste of these, and I feel like I used to love these. I feel like I've talked about these previously on my channel, and I did genuinely really like them, but I feel like the more and more I'm using them, especially lately, I just am not digging the taste and the formula. So this is the shade Crystal Baller. It is absolutely stunning, really pretty color. I just don't find myself reaching for it, so that's gonna go to mom and sis. And then I have a Sephora collection. This is actually sealed, so I know I got this fairly recently actually, because I remember vividly if this is the one I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, shade number 2. I saw another creator on TikTok post this lipstick and it looked absolutely stunning on her, so I wanted to pick it up and give it a try. It is that color right there. So I'm gonna keep that because I wanna get a few uses out of that and see how it works for me. Next I have this little baby mini Tower 28 gloss. This is from holiday last year. They had a little set of these and this one's just almost empty. So we're gonna toss her in the trash pile. This is another one of those lip toppers from Ulta. This is in the shade, or I almost thought it said onion. Oh my God, that's so embarrassing. Orion, which is here, I'll show you guys before I swatch it. Really, really stunning gold, like a rose gold. Again, I just don't, let's just pile it on. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like the taste. I don't like the taste of these. They have a weird minty taste, but not like a good mint. Like you could feel it in the back of your throat mint. I don't love that, so we're gonna add that to the pile over there. I wish I didn't just put it on my lips because now I'm like, one of these e.l.f. lip oils. This one is crusty, so I'm not even gonna bother. That's gonna go. This is an insanely old lip injection by Too Faced gloss. You can see this thing has had better days. This is doesn't even have the color on it anymore. It's so old, so love this lip gloss formula though. Love those, but that's gonna go. Another super old Buxom gloss. Why did I wait so long to get rid of some of this stuff? This is in their shade Dolly. Hopefully I don't get I love this shade. I feel like I want to repurchase this because this gloss is absolutely iconic. It is so pretty. I feel like these swatches aren't doing it any justice. It's such a pretty color, but for now, she is going to be tossed. I have another one of these little Chanels. So cute. I'm going to be keeping her as well. This is in the shade Darling Pink. So I'll give you guys a little preview of the color. I'm getting the hiccups. It's probably from my Diet Coke. And then I will show you the color. So it's just like a nice peachy nude pink. Really pretty. This would make an absolutely stunning bridal lip color as well. So, I mean, I was a bride. I'm not currently a bride, but that would make an absolute stunning bridal lip color. Oh my gosh, you guys, I found more MAC. Okay, here we go. So for MAC, we have some more. Let's start with the Powder Kiss lipstick in shade 304. I feel like I didn't love the Powder Kiss, if I'm being 100% honest. It was a little too matte for me. It is a pretty color. I didn't like the Powder Kiss, so I remember that. So I remember I've used this like once or twice and didn't love it. So that's going in the Mom and Sis pile. Then we have the Maximal Sleek Satin again in the shade Modesty. I feel like I wore this color and it was not my color. So even just from that swatch there, like I just was not my color. So I'm going to add that to the Mom and Sis pile as well. And then I have a second one of the shade Faux, you guys. So I'm just going to add this one to the Mom and Sis pile as well. I hate when I double buy stuff. So Faux is that third one right here. So I'm going to add that to the Mom and Sis pile. We've got some more Clinique. So we have Sugar Pop, Bear Pop, and Sugar Pop again. So first up that I'm going to be swatching is Bear Pop. It is really pretty. It's just like, am I really going to be reaching for this? I don't know with how much that I have. And then Sugar Pop is a really pretty pink. Out of the two, Bear Pop is really pretty though. Oh my gosh, I might put Sugar Pop in the Declutter and I might put Bear Pop in the Keep because Bear Pop is really pretty. So I'm going to do that. Bear Pop's going over here. Sugar Pop, it's going in the Declutter. This one's almost empty. This is another one of the little adorable little Tower 28 lip softies. This is in the shade Ube Vanilla. That is practically empty, so we're going to toss that. Then I have this gloss from NYX. This is the NYX Duck Plump Gloss. I absolutely love this formula, so I'm going to be keeping this for sure. This is in the shade Nude Swings. It really is a stunning nude lip gloss, and it does such a nice job at adding shine and plump, so I'm going to keep that one for sure. Then I got this. Oh my gosh, there's a hair. Then I got this. You know what though? I'm going to keep rolling. Like I'm trying to keep it real around here. Now the hair is following me, so that's just lovely. I got this as a recent gift with purchase when I went to MAC, and this is the Lip Glass Lip Gloss in just the clear. So love her, gonna keep. All right, you guys. My camera seems like it is about to die, so I'm gonna put it on the charger. I'll be back in a little bit and we'll get this lip gloss video continued. All right, you guys, I am back. Just had to get my camera plugged in and let it charge for a little bit. So we're gonna continue on. You guys, there's so much in here. We're gonna try, I don't want this to be like an insanely long video. So some of this we might rapid fire through. Let's see, I'm just gonna start picking random stuff. So like, here's another one of these little Tower 28s. That can go because I just have so many other similar things and those are almost empty anyway. I'm gonna let go of all of these Tarte Marajuka. This packaging though is so adorable. This glitter, this was like holiday. I don't know. I just got a new set of these, so I feel like it's just time to let the old ones go. I have this liner from MAC. This is the Flamingo color, which is like a kind of a coral. I don't know. Like, I just don't find myself reaching for this. And I love how I have no nail on my thumb. It fell off and I didn't re-put it on for this video. So I'm going to let that go as well. This is a super old Juicy Tube. I'm going to let her go too. It's kind of discolored. So this is the Marshmallow Electro. I don't think these, yeah, they don't really smell, but this one is just, it's old. Like it's just started to settle. So we're going to let that go as well. I have this Magic Drip Frosty Biatch gloss from Half Magic. I love these glosses. These are absolutely stunning. This is in the shade, yeah, Frosty Frosty Bee. And it is just absolutely stunning. It's kind of clear and it has a nice kind of gold to it. I might keep this. This is fun. This is kind of fairly newish too, as stuff is actually falling. I'm gonna like organize this a little bit. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. As my pile started getting a little bigger, I have a box for my declutter, but my keep is just sitting on this little desk in front of me. So it started to get a little chaotic. Another one of these Tower 28 little minis. This thing has like nothing left. This is in the watermelon kiwi scent. Let's see if it's still, yeah, it doesn't even smell anymore. That's how old it is. This is from last year holidays. So we're going to declutter that. I have one of the Huda Beauty faux filler glosses. This is in the shade Sugar Baby. I do like this gloss formula a lot. This is just a really pretty nude baby pink. It's going to be right there. I'm going to keep this because I do really, really love this lip gloss formula. So I'm going to keep that. Another really old Buxom gloss. This is in Blushing Margarita. This thing is so old, but I'll show you guys a swatch of it before I put it in the trash pile. It's very similar to the one I just showed too, but I love the Buxom gloss formula. It is so good, but it is time to let this one go. I have a few lip glosses from Lawless. These are the Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Glosses. I'm going to give my hand a little wipe really quick because I'm going to swatch these. So bear with me one second because I'm going to swatch these and decide. I've had these for a while, so one of these looks like it's almost empty. So I have Lavender Sorbet, which I might not swatch them. I might just show you the color. So this is like a really pretty like lavender lilac color. I absolutely love these lip glosses. They are so, so good. And then I have the shade Velvet. I'm tempted to keep all these, you guys, because I do like these glosses so much. And then makes a little noise when I close it. And then we have the shade Pixie. This is the one that looks like it's kind of on its last leg. So I might try to use this one up. But that one is so cute. These are so cute. I'm just deciding that I'm going to keep all of these because I love this gloss so much. Okay, you guys, I have to start getting a little more ruthless. My keep pile is starting to catch up with my declutter pile, and I want to end this video by having my declutter to be bigger than my keep pile. So we're gonna get a little more ruthless, you guys. So as we keep going here is another Clinique lipstick in the shade Sugar Pop again. I must have really liked that one and didn't realize I bought multiple, so we're gonna get rid of her. Then we have this Sephora Collection lipstick in the shade 13. This looks like it has never been touched. It's almost a similar color as my nails. We'll give it a little swatch. I do like this formula a lot. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, we're gonna keep that. But I did just get it canceled it out because we did just get rid of the Clinique gloss. And then, yeah, or I mean the Clinique lipstick. So we'll put the Clinique one in the declutter. This is so old. This is so old. This is Dolly Babe. This is the Buxom Plump Shot Gloss. Really pretty color. I'll show you guys. It's kind of just that iconic nude pink Dolly shade, but that is so old that I just am scared to even put that on my hand. Then we have a Charlotte Tilbury gloss. This is the Pillow Talk Fair. I forget if this is the gloss or the collagen lip bath. This might be the lip bath, but these are so stunning. I love Charlotte Tilbury lip products, and it is in that iconic Pillow Talk color. So I'm gonna keep this. Love. Then I have a sealed Sephora Collection cream lip stain. I have loved these a lot, and I do really love these, but I just feel like I have a lot of these in my collection right now, and I just feel like I might already have this shade, 70 First Date, so I'm gonna add that to the Mom and Sis pile. I have some more Sephora Collection stuff. This is in the shade 20. I have one of their satin lipsticks, which I feel like I'm getting really high on the lipsticks I'm keeping. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that one. And then I have another one of the little lipstick lacquer shines in the shade number 1, which it doesn't say Magnetic Wave is the name of the color. So I'm gonna swatch that really fast. I feel like I've kept stuff that looks similar to this, so we're gonna go ahead and declutter that one as well. So see, I'm rolling, we're doing really well. This is insanely old, and it's not even that used, but this is the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. I used to love this product a lot. Ooh, it matches my nails. I used to love this product a lot. However, I just have found over time that the extreme tingling is just a little too much for me. Like, I know it does a really good job at plumping the lips, but like, at what cost? Like, I just feel like this just really starts to burn and it's just really uncomfortable for me. So I'm gonna declutter that. Next up, I have a Anastasia Beverly Hills gloss. This is old as well. This is in soft pink. I do love her lip gloss formula. It's really, really great. However, I just know this is old, so I'm just gonna go ahead and declutter it, but it is a really, really pretty color. Next time from Too Faced, I have the Hangover Pillow Balm. I did not like this product at all. I really wanted to. I got this, I think it was on clearance or something at Sephora at Kohl's. I remember me and my mom both got one, and or it might have been Ulta. Yeah, it was on sale at either Sephora or Ulta. I cannot remember, but I just didn't end up loving this product, and I just felt like I kept keeping it in case I wanted. This is in Watermelon Kiss, and I'm pretty sure it does smell like watermelon, but it just doesn't smell very good. I'm not a fan of this formula at all, or the scent, and I know my mom already has this, so I'm just gonna add it to the pile to go in the garbage. Next up is another lipstick from L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal Color Rich Nude Intense shade number 173, which is New Impertinent, however you say that. I have heard people say that this is a Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk dupe, which it's pretty close. It is a really, really nice color. However, these just smell so waxy. I love the color so much, but I just lately I used to really like these, but I just cannot get over the smell, so we're gonna declutter that. Next up, I have another gloss from Huda Beauty. This is another one of the faux filler glosses. This is in the shade She Glitzy. So it is a nice clear gloss with a absolutely stunning, let's see if I can get this open, stunning sparkle to it. I kept the other Huda one, and I know I'm going to keep this one as well because I do really like this formula. It has just such a nice iciness to it, and since I got rid of the Ulta lip gloss kind of topper that was like this, I'm going to keep the Huda Beauty one. A super old Summer Fridays. This was actually, I think, one of the first ones I got when this shade or flavor came out, scent. This is in the birthday cake one, which I still, oh my gosh, it smells so good. I still to this day love. I have a newer one of these in my work bag, and I know this one's super, super old, so I'm just gonna declutter. This is one of my favorite lip gloss formulas ever from MAC. However, I know this one in particular is a little on the old side. This is the MAC lip gloss in the shade Dreamy, and it is like it's described. It is such a pretty frosty pink lip gloss, but I just know that this is really old, so it's time to let it go. I will show you guys a quick swatch of it so you can see. It is really, really pretty. It just has a absolutely stunning frost and sheen to it, and it's just non-sticky and wears so well on the lips. However, this is just old, so it's time to declutter. Next up, these were new this year. This is the NYX Smushy Matte Lip Balm. I didn't end up being a huge fan of this product. I know they were really hyped up on social media. Colors were selling out and everything like that. I ended up getting a few and just didn't end up loving the formula. I loved the way it went on, but I felt like it just didn't have a whole lot of staying power, and I just felt weird on the lips. Like, I loved how it felt when I put it on, and then when it started to kind of settle and transform into that more matte lip balm, it just kind of accentuated my lip lines and things like that. This is the color here. It's just such a funky product that I just didn't really end up liking. I think I maybe used this once or twice, so that's gonna go in the mom and sister pile. Next up, I have a Makeup by Mario. This is the Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum, and this is in the shade Rosewood Glow. I love these so much. However, they are just a little on the messy side. Like, I feel like I can barely get a swatch of it without it getting everywhere. So I have found when I do use these, I have to take my lip brush and dip into this, then apply it, which is kind of a pain in the butt. So I find myself only really using this when I'm kind of taking a lot of time sitting in front of my vanity and getting ready versus when I'm on the go. So I think it's time to let this go. I got this when I remember very specifically, I got this when they first came out. So I think it's just time to let this one go. I have another lip gloss here from MAC. This color is absolutely stunning. I was actually given this by a friend of mine, and she had bought it for herself and tried it once and didn't end up liking it and knew that I loved this product, so she gave it to me, and I didn't love this color on myself either. It just has too much of a brownness to it where it just doesn't really go very well with my skin tone. However, I think my mom or my sister might really enjoy this and like it, so I'm going to add this to the pile for them. I have a lot of these Sephora collection lipsticks. I believe I picked up a lot of these last year during the Sephora sale and swatched a bunch, and I do like this formula a lot and I love this color. This is in the shade number 4, which I can't remember. Did I mention this one earlier? I cannot remember, and now I can't remember if I decided to keep or declutter. I really love this color, so I am going to keep this one. Here is another lip injection by Too Faced, another product that I know a lot of people really love, and this one just isn't for me. This actually came with a gift set I got, and this actually has never been used, so I'm gonna add this to the pile for my mom and sister to see if they want to take this one. More MAC. What is this one? This is in the shade 819, which is Rebel of the Maximal Sleek Satin Lipstick. I already know I'm gonna be, oh my gosh. I feel like I have to keep this one. I just love this lipstick formula so much. Like, this color for the holidays, absolutely insane. I need to find a liner that goes with that, but I am definitely keeping this one. One thing I will say about MAC lipsticks that I wish that they did, I really wish there was more of a way to know what color it was. I wish they would color the stickers on the bottom or something like that, because I feel like whenever I am looking for a specific shade of my MAC lipsticks, I have them on a little like lipstick stand. I have to like lift every single one and search it. So MAC, if for whatever reason you come across this video, please give us colored stickers or a better way to know what shade is which on our lipstick bullets. Next up, I have another one of these Maybelline lifter glosses. This one is extremely old and extremely sticky, so I'm just gonna let her go. Next, I have another lipstick from Lancome. This is the Coquette Cream, so shade number 326. I picked this one up at Ulta and I just really loved it. I loved the way it's swatched in store. It is just an absolutely stunning kind of just rose gold, and look at the reflection on that. I am gonna keep that. I got rid of a lot of the other Lancome lipsticks, but I am gonna keep that one. Next up is a lipstick by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the shade number, doesn't have a number, but this is Candy Chic. Let's open this one up and see. I'll show you what it looks like. So this is Candy Chic. I'll give it a little swatch. I love the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks so much. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I just love the Charlotte oh my gosh. I just love the Charlotte Tilbury lip products so much. So I'm gonna keep that one. Next up is a product from Maybelline. This is the Superstay Vinyl Ink. I did not like this product at all. It is very drying on the lips. This is in this shade 35, which is Cheeky. I'll show you the color. I'll swatch it for you so you can see. This wasn't my color either. I just did not like how drying this formula ended up being. And this color just also wasn't for me. It just really washed me out and wasn't right for my skin tone. So we're gonna declutter. Next up, I have a lip gloss from Morphe. This is the Morphe Drip Gloss Glazed. This is absolutely stunning. This is in the shade Beige Beam. I'll give you a little swatch of this so you could see. I feel like so far I have not kept a more beigey gloss. It's right here, so I might actually keep this one. And I do like the glitter in this, so I'm gonna keep this. Next up is another Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. I already know that's going into the declutter pile. Next up is a gloss from Fenty Beauty. This is the Fenty Beauty Heat Gloss Bomb Heat in the shade Fussy Heat. This is so extremely old, but I will swatch it for you. It is a really, really pretty color. It's just in that iconic fussy shade, but this is just extremely old. I know I've had it for a while, so I'm gonna declutter. Next, I have another lip gloss from Maybelline. This is the Plump Lifter Gloss Plump Maxi Lip Chili Pepper Gloss. This stuff does do a really, really good job at plumping up the lips, but it is so spicy. It's really interesting. The Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme just like stings and burns. This one just, there's no sting, it just straight up burns. Like it feels like my lips are on fire. However, it does the job. Like it does a really, really good job at plumping and everything, but it's just, I don't reach for it a lot because it just is so unpleasant to put on. So she's gonna go in the declutter pile. Next up is another Gloss Bomb stick from Fenty Beauty. This is in the shade See You in Maui, which is absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna swatch it on my other hand. It is just an absolute gorgeous coral orange color. I really, really wanna keep this because I feel like every time I wear this color, I get tons of compliments. So I'm gonna add this to the keep pile. Another Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum Plump. I don't know where I got all these from, but I can't. They're going away. Next up is a little mini lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. I know this was a gift set. This is in the shade Pillow Talk Fair. However, this one has been used and abused quite a bit, so I'm going to get rid of it as I just got a new set this year from the Sephora sale. So this isn't gonna go up any further. It's like on its last little bit here, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter. Next up is a lipstick from Makeup Forever. Really cool, unique packaging. However, I do not like this product at all. I have kept it in my collection mainly just because of the packaging, but I never was reaching for this product and wanting to use it. This is one of their Rouge Artist lipsticks, Shine. This is in the shade 182 Jolly. I just was not a fan of this formula. Like even swatching it, it's like skipping on my hand. However, the color is really, really pretty, but I just wasn't in love with the formula. So I'm gonna declutter. This lip gloss is so old. This is from Give Beauty that I'm just gonna declutter it. This was in the shade Sweet Tooth. Does this brand even still exist? Like, I feel like I saw it get clearanced out at Sephora, but this was a kind of just a really pretty nude lip gloss. However, this is just so extremely old that I'm gonna declutter it. What do you know? I found some more MAC lipsticks. Let's see what these ones are. I'm gonna set them in front of me quickly so we could go through these together. This is, let's see, this is the Maximal Sleek Satin Lipstick, which is one of my favorite formulas. This is in the shade Flesh Pot. Why did I buy this? This is not my color at all. I think I bought this with the intention of kind of doing it as a lip combo and maybe like, I don't know, should we try it? Oh my God, I'm scared, you guys. Like as a lip combo. I don't love that. Not with this color that I have, but it is pretty. Not with this combo that I have. I'm gonna be wiping that off, but like, see how that instantly kind of washed me out? However, I feel like with the right shade, it could work, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna let it go, and I'm actually going to wipe that off. I do not love the way that that looks at all. And I'm just gonna pop on some of my Lancome Juicy Tube just to give some color back into my lips after I just wiped that Flesh Pot off. Next up is 835, which is Modesty, which I feel like I already talked about, but I'm not gonna dig through everything. Remind me in the comments if I talked about Modesty, because Modesty is absolutely gorgeous, but I feel like this just shade, again, it's just not for me. So I'm gonna declutter that one. I'm decluttering it. And then, ooh, my Angel Frost. I knew she was in here somewhere. This is one of the Frost lipsticks in the shade Angel. The Frost lipsticks are absolutely stunning. I'll show you what she looks like. It's just an absolutely gorgeous frosty pink, so I will be keeping her. You guys, I gotta declutter, or I gotta grow this declutter pile, okay? I gotta hold me accountable. I have to grow this declutter pile. Then I have the Maximal Sleek Satin Lipstick in the shade 802, which is Brave. Super pretty. The MAC ones, I have a really hard time letting go. The MAC, I have a really hard time letting go. And did I talk about Brave? Like, do I have Brave in my keep pile? I'm not sure. I'm gonna add it to the keep pile and then I'll like re-go through my keep pile and make sure I didn't keep any duplicates. But yeah, gonna keep Angel, gonna keep Brave, but I got rid of Flesh Pot. That was it's just not my color. Time to let it go. I have this product from Tower 28. This is the SOS Lip Softy Rescue Lip Treatment. This I have used and abused it, and like it looks full, but this is all air. Like there's really not a lot of product in here. Like it barely is coming out. I do like this. I forget if it has a scent. It does not have a scent. It's unscented. It's just a nice clear lip balm, but I just feel like clear lip balms is just something I like it to have a little bit of a tint. So this came with a gift set that I got, and so I'm just gonna declutter it. Next up, I have another gloss from Buxom. This is super, super old, so I'm gonna be decluttering, but this is a gorgeous fuchsia pink. This is in the shade Berry Blast. The color is absolutely stunning. It's just the perfect Barbie hot pink. So cute. I just know that gloss is really old and it's time for it to go. Next up, I have another one of the Charlotte Tilbury Collagen Lip Bath in the shade Collagen Fair. So my mom loves Charlotte Tilbury, so I'm gonna see if she wants this one. Next up, I have a product from Dior. This is one of their Lip Addict. I forget if this is a balm or a lipstick. I have had this for quite a while, so I think it's time to let it go. This is in the shade 329 Thai and Dior. This is super old. Like I feel like this is one of the first Dior lip products I ever bought. But this color is really, really pretty, but it just makes me nervous because I know, like I said, this is one of the first Dior lip products I ever bought. So it's probably time to let it go. Next up, I have another MAC lipstick that I want to keep. I really want to keep because I already know what shade it is. This is the Frost lipstick in the shade Fabby. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Let me do a little swatch. Ugh, it's so pretty. I have to keep this, you guys. I just have to. The MAC, I'm sorry. The MAC I gotta keep. The MAC is like some of my all-time favorite lipsticks, so I feel like I have to keep those. This thing is literally empty. Like nothing's gonna come out of this. Another lip softy from Tower 28. That's going in the trash. Another one of these lipsticks by Makeup by Forever. This is in the shade 180. Again, the colors on these are really pretty, but this formula just skips so much even when I'm swatching it. So I just feel like it's not worth keeping for me. And I don't even know if they make these anymore. I feel like these might be a little old. I would have to double check if they make those. Next, I have a lip product from Revolution Beauty. This is one of their shimmer balms. So it's a lip gloss with vitamin E, it says. I have used this once or twice. I didn't love it. I thought this could be potentially a dupe for the Fenty Beauty Gloss. This color is really pretty. This is in the shade, it just says Glimmer. I hope that's the name of the actual shade. It is really pretty. It's just like a really glimmery nude color. However, I just didn't like this formula. It was super, super sticky, so I'm gonna declutter. Next up is an extremely old beat up Summer Fridays that's just gonna go in the trash. I have a Maybelline Superstay ink crayon. I already know this is old. This is in the shade Stay Exceptional. I'll still swatch it for you guys so you can see. But I am going to be decluttering. But these are absolutely amazing if you've never tried them. Next up, I have a lip gloss from Pat McGrath. This is an amazing lip gloss formula. However, I think it is time to let this go because I do have a lot of lip glosses that I do truly love that I have in my keep pile. So I'm really trying to be better at trying to declutter some of these glosses. However, this lip gloss formula is absolutely fabulous. I have the shade Divine Rose. So this is the Pat McGrath Lust Gloss. So these are absolutely stunning. I'll show you the color. It is so pretty. It is such a pretty gloss. I think I want to put some on right now. Like, it is such a nice lip gloss formula. Oh my gosh. Putting it on is going to make me want to keep it. Oh my gosh, what do you guys think? I don't know. Maybe I'll look at the comments. You guys can tell me if I should keep it or not. I'll put it in the maybe pile. My maybe pile literally has two things. Like, I've been pretty ruthless with all the other stuff. So then I have another lip gloss from MAC, and I already know I'm going to keep this because I just recently got this. This is the Oyster Girl gloss, which for some reason was super hard to find. Like, it kept selling out, and I love it. It is just an absolutely gorgeous, very pearly, yeah, oyster. It is just like, I don't know how to describe it. It is so pretty. I'll put some on for you guys so you can see. Look at that. It is so pretty. It is such a nice gloss. So MAC, we're keeping her. We love MAC around here. Next up is another one of these Lawless glosses. However, this was the first one that I ever bought from them. So I think I'm gonna let it go. This is in the shade Glazed, which is really, really pretty. It's an absolute stunning topper, but I know this one is extremely old, so I'm gonna declutter. Next up is a gloss from Bath & Body Works, which, don't get me wrong, I do absolutely love these, but I feel like I have quite the collection of lip glosses over here in my keep pile. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this. This is one of their Mentha Shimmer Lip Tints. What I love about these is these make your breath smell so good. It just like freshens your breath. I don't know. I don't want to ramble on, but they are really, really good. So I'm going to add this to the mom and sister pile to see if one of them wants that. Another thing I'm going to be decluttering are these Sephora cream lip stains. Looking at these colors, like, I just feel like I'm not going to find myself reaching for these. These are sealed. I know I got these during the last Sephora sale and had every intention of using them, but I just feel like I have not reached for them. So I'd rather them go to a good home so they could get good use out of them. Next up is another lipstick from Lancome. This is another one of their Rouge lipsticks in the shade 355, which is Rose Cocktail. So let's take a look at this one. This is a really, really pretty, it reminds me of just like an 80s fuchsia pink. So let's give it a swatch. Oh, wow. That is definitely a bright pink, but I do really love it. I love the bright fuchsia. I love how it has a little bit of glimmer to it. I might keep that. I'm gonna put that in the maybe pile. Next up, I have a lip gloss from Charlotte Tilbury. This is in Live It Up. So very similar to the Pillow Talk Fair. I feel like it's just like a very baby pink. This one seems a little dried out, so I think I'm gonna be decluttering it. It was a little bit hard to get the swatch on my hand. Stunning color, but I think it's time to declutter because it's a little bit dried out. Next up is another one of these Makeup by Mario plumping lip serums. This, again, like, these are just really pretty, but they're just really messy. And this one is just like, it has such a sheerness to it that I just feel like it's time to let it go. Next up, I am going to be decluttering this Maybelline Lifter Gloss. I do really love these, but how many of these can one person have? This is in the shade Moon, which I do want to show you the shade because it really is pretty. It reminds me a lot of Fussy by Fenty Beauty, which I feel like these glosses are definitely a dupe for the Fenty Beauty. So it is just a really nice kind of nude gloss. Very, very pretty, but I just want to declutter. Next up, I am going to be parting ways and decluttering this Lancome Juicy Tube. My mom really loves these, so I'm going to see if she wants it. This is in the shade Tickled Pink. I do not know why I kept this lipstick for so long because I do not like it. This is the Too Faced Cocoa Bold lipstick. This is the Power Cream lipstick in the shade Chocolate Strawberry. I forget. This smells like chocolate. So it does smell really good. It does. I will give it to Too Faced. They have absolutely gorgeous packaging. It has like their logo kind of imprint on it. The bullet of the lipstick itself is shaped like a heart. So that is a nice touch there. However, I just did not like this formula. It was way too drying. And I just feel like it clung to every single, like, I feel like it's even accentuating stuff on my hand. Like, I just feel like I put this on and it just clung to every single dry patch on my lips and lip lines, or not dry patches on my lips, I'm sorry. Just if my lips were at all dry, it just like sucked any more like moisture that was left out. And then also it accentuated my like lip lines, which I feel like I don't really have super prominent lip lines, but for some reason, every time I wore this, it made it look like that. And I just kept keeping it. I don't think they even make this anymore, so I'm gonna declutter it. We are almost to the end here, you guys. The pile keeps getting smaller and smaller in this bucket. However, I did just come across 2 more lip products from MAC. Can you tell I love MAC lip products? So I have and I already know I'm gonna keep this. You guys are gonna be mad because you're like, Kayla, aren't you supposed to be decluttering stuff? However, I have a really hard time breaking up with my MAC stuff. So this is the Luster Glass lipstick in Thanks, It's MAC. So it's supposed to be like, ooh, what? I love your lipstick. Thanks, it's MAC. It's so pretty, so cute. Such a nice everyday lip color. I am definitely keeping that. Definitely gonna keep her. I'm gonna put her in the keep pile. And then I have the Cream Sheen lipstick in the shade Cream Cup. This one's gonna be iffy. Let's see. Oh, it is pretty though. It is pretty. Okay, baby pink. We love a cream cup moment, so we're gonna keep cream cup. I just love my MAC. I love my MAC, so I've gotten rid of quite a bit. I love my MAC. Next up is another Clinique lipstick. I'm just gonna get rid of this one. This is super old. It's just a little crusty, so I'm not even gonna really give it camera time because it's just a little crusty, so we're gonna declutter that one. Next up, I have a lip product from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Big Lip Plump gosh, I cannot say that. Big Lip Plump Gasm in the shade Nude Gasm Diamonds. This is really pretty. I love these. I am going to be keeping this. I have this one, and then I also have the Chocolate Strawberry one. I'm just going to keep layering on lip products, you guys. I'm just going to do this every video. Like, we're just going to see how much we can pile on. I absolutely love these. Not sticky, really smooth, nice plumping on the lips. Like I said, I recently got from Ulta the Chocolate Strawberry scent and shade, which is like a nice nudie pink. And I love these, so I'm gonna keep it. This is a really old Patrick Ta gloss. This is actually the first product I ever bought from Patrick Ta. I don't even know if they make this particular product anymore. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. This is the Major Volume Plumping Gloss. I'm gonna declutter this because I just know this is super old. It's all faded on the bottom, so I don't even know what shade this is, but I'll show you guys what it looks like. This is old. I don't know if this is one of their like OG glosses, but I remember this is the first product I ever bought from Patrick Ta. I do really, really like it, but I just know it's really old and it's time to let it go. Another Clinique lipstick. This is in the shade Sweet Pop, and I think I'm going to declutter this one because I've kept a lot of these kind of pink lipsticks. I do love this lipstick formula a lot, but I'm going to add this to the declutter. Next up, I have a lip liner from MAC, and it's funny, there's a few lip liners mixed in this bucket. I have a whole cup of lip liners at my vanity, which is probably gonna be a whole separate video of just going through my lip liners because I have a ton of those, but I do have a couple in this little bin here. So this is Edge to Edge from MAC. This is one of my favorite liners from them. It's really pretty pink. I feel like it will go with a lot of the colors that I have kept. So I am going to keep that liner. There's another one of those Bath and Body Works glosses. It's sealed. I'm gonna let my mom or sister have one of those. Next up, I'm gonna be decluttering this Maybelline Lifter Gloss. These are so stunning, like I said. This is in shade number 1, which is Pearl, but I just feel like I have already kept one similar to this in the Huda Beauty one, so I'm gonna be decluttering this one. I'm really good with the decluttering. Like, I feel like I'm like every other one. I'm like declutter, declutter, declutter. So love that. Next, I have a little mini MAC lip gloss. I got this as a gift with purchase, so I have never used this, so I'm gonna see if my mom or sister wants this one because it's so cute, and this is just an amazing everyday clear gloss that goes well on top of anything. Next up, I'm pretty sure I already decluttered one of this same exact thing. I have had this for way too long. This is a Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy Flex. So this is just like the color I showed earlier. It's a really pretty fuchsia. Let me see if the camera picks that up. Yeah, it's a really pretty fuchsia. I cannot remember. I don't think I kept this when I decluttered it. So these are just really old. I've had these for a while, and plus it's a duplicate, so we're gonna declutter it. I actually recently just got these, so I'm gonna keep these. These are 2 of the Sephora collection lip liners. They're sealed, so I'm not gonna open them and swatch them, but they are, I have the shade Hot Sauce, which is a gorgeous kind of like brown color. And then I have my favorite color from them, which is, I think this is Midday Rose. Let me spin it. Yes, Midday Rose. So it's just a really pretty nude pink. So I am gonna keep both of those. Next up, I have 2 more of these NYX Duck Plump glosses, which I absolutely love these. I have Nude Swings here, which I already decided, I can't remember if I decided to keep or declutter the Nude Swings. I would have to go back through my pile, but I do love that gloss so much. So I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile. And then I also have the shade Peach Out, which let me actually get my hands clean for some new swatches here. Yeah, this peach one is really pretty. I kind of fell in love over the summer with kind of just like really peachy coral tones on my skin tone for lips and cheeks. So, and all you guys, my camera cut weird, but it cut me off in the middle of when I was talking. But the next shade I wanted to talk about that Duck Plump gloss is the shade Peach Out, which is a really pretty coral, like a corally orange, which I just think is absolutely stunning. Yeah. I'm gonna keep that. I just love these kind of colors on myself. Like, it looks really good. Maybe I'll try to wear it in a video so you guys can see, but I do really like that one. You guys, there is only a couple more things left in here. We are almost through. This has been such a fun video. I feel like I should do this for different categories in my makeup collection. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. I've never done a decluttering video, but I figured it's a good time of year to kind of start to do that. So if you want to see any more type of decluttering content for my other products in my collection, like blushes or bronzers and things like that, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Next up, I have another one of these Sephora Lacquer Shines. This is in the shade 11. This looks like a dark, wow, this is really pretty plum. However, I felt like I already feel like I kept some products in this kind of color already. So we are going to declutter that one. Next up is another Sephora collection lipstick. This is in the shade number 6. This is one of their satin lipsticks. Let's give this a swatch. Ooh, this is a really pretty color. However, I feel like it's gotta go. I feel like I've kept colors like that already, so we're gonna declutter that one. Okay, you guys, we have made it to the last 2 products in this video. Where are they gonna end up? These are the Revolution Beauty. These are supposed to be similar to the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Sticks. So these are the Revolution Beauty Gloss Sticks. Now I have the shade Sweet Rose Revolution, which I will swatch it. I do really like these, and they're really creamy and really pretty. So that one is in the shade Sweet Rose. And then the other one I have is Creme Brulee Mauve. So let's put those next to each other and see. Creme Brulee Mauve is also really, really pretty. But however, I'm like, is the Creme Brulee Mauve gonna look good on my skin tone? I know I've used this one. I do really like the formula. However, I did keep like 4 of the Fenty Beauty ones, so I think I am going to let these go. All right, you guys, you have made it to the end of this video. I know this was a long one, but I had a lot of fun doing it. Just to give you some reference, this thing is nearly full to the brim of all products I am decluttering. So I found that to be very successful. I feel really good about it, and I thought this was a really fun video to film. If you want to see more videos like this, and if you want to see me declutter any other areas in my makeup collection, leave me a comment down below. I love having conversations with you guys in the comments, and I love, love, love hearing from you. If you made it to the end of this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of my new uploads. I will see you guys in the next video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.